News from the continent. More than 120 traditional, religious and cultural leaders from 23 countries, East and Southern Africa, have agreed to work with their respective governments to end child marriage, female genital mutilation and other harmful traditional practices. The leaders who are meeting in Blantyre in Malawi said that they recognize how these practices have denied African women and girls equal opportunities, and they vowed to champion gender equality. That meeting is being hosted by UN Women.
Scripture is that it's written.
On the third day of the meeting, traditional, cultural and religious leaders began closing ranks.
Tradition and culture is not cast in stone. What was good 100 to 200 years ago may not necessarily be good now. So it's up to the people. Once the people agree that, okay, now maybe this particular culture is no longer suitable for us, then so be it.
If each and every chief wanted to exist, if this institution is to remain relevant to society, there are some of the things that we need to change.
We think that it's an affirmation that this meeting is achieving a lot, in the sense that there is an open commitment from traditional leaders who are very senior.
The UN Women has come together with the leaders with the aim of ending child marriage, female genital mutilation and other harmful cultural practices by 2030. The initiative draws from already existing laws in various African countries and various regional and global human rights instruments.
Something that is embedded in culture is very difficult to change. Not just that, it takes a long time to change it. Therefore, strategies must be consistent. And that's why people do quick fixes, but it doesn't work. So when you do the law, it's a quick fix. It's just the tick of a box. Not that the law is not good, it is. But you must accompany its implementation and stop a practice. And to stop this particular practice that's embedded in culture, sometimes embedded in spirituality, we need to actually get those who are the custodians of that culture to begin to see that it's a bad practice, and they will decide that it's time to stop it.
We are trying to use community dialogue, especially to teach them the disadvantages of FGM and early marriage, because they seem not to know.
From Malawi, the consultation and dialogue moves to Abuja in Nigeria for a similar meeting with leaders drawn from the West African region. The commitments from both meetings will be presented to African heads of state at an African Union high-level dialogue with traditional and cultural leaders. Sarah Kemani, SABC News in Blantyre, Malawi.